Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Tim, this is The Gravelist, and today we're taking a look at the Zooz UU750. Now, I have had this bike for about 9 months now, so we can call this a long-term review. Huge shout out to Zooz for sending this thing out for me to check out, and thank you so much for your patience. As mentioned, I've had this bike for about 9 months, and I've ridden this thing through all types of conditions. I've ridden it through the rain, I've ridden it through dirt, on road, around the neighborhood, commuting about 40 miles to and from work, and just around the city of San Francisco. I've done a lot with it. I'll walk around the bike and show you the hardware and the specs of it, but mostly I'm just gonna show you B-roll of me riding around, talking about the bike. So let's get into it. And here it is, the Zooz UU750. Very BMX-esque, super clean lines, that awesome saddle, rib textured grips, front and rear hydraulic disc brakes, 9-inch riser bars. This is not included, but this is super dope. 180mm rotors on the front, 160 on the rear. Plenty of stopping power to stop this super heavy e-bike. Front pegs, those are an add-on by me. Full disclaimer, not sure if that tweaks the warranty of the bike at all, but what I did is I put protective tape around the fork and then just clamp those down. These things are great because what I found is my toddler likes to sit up front right here on that seat. She'll hang on to the bars right here, and then she didn't have anywhere to put her feet, so her feet were just kind of dangling about and kind of smacking the tire, which seemed dangerous to me. So what I did is I put these on here. These are meant for motorcycles, and they give a nice little rest. You can tuck them up out of the way if you want, fold them back down when you need them, but I'll leave a link in the description to where you can buy these. Batteries right there. You can unlock it, take it off. That way it's super mobile. You can go upstairs, charge it, walk around, put it in your bag or something, I don't know. Big old motor here in the back. This is the 750, so 750 watts right there. Whew, thing cooks. New for this model are the chain tensioners right here. So what that allows you to do is really dial in the chain tension of the bike. This will never move on you because it's got a locking nut on it. I had this chain guard on here. I thought at first that was super dorky, but I'm leaving it on because it's nice to ride around and not worry about your pant leg getting snagged in there. Chrome pedals as well with little reflectors on it. The highlight feature is this long banana saddle, which is really comfy. It's got nice kind of padded, ribbed texture on it. These are no longer the Maxxis hookworms, but these tires are made by the parent company of Maxxis. So it's basically the same tire, just not with the branding on it. Plenty of traction to go on and off road. Cable management is super, super clean. You got that brake light on the back, so when you hit the brakes up front, that light comes on, indicating to the people behind you that you're stopping. Nice little safety feature. Onto the display, super high def actually. I don't know how many dots it is or anything like that, but what I can say is there's lots of different information you can see on here. Total, your average miles, your odometer, your speed, your battery, the level of pedal assist that you are in. 2 buttons on the bottom to let you kind of cycle through different levels of pedal assist, and then the power button up top. The brake handles are they've got a good amount of modulation, and they just feel really good. This extra little hook right here, your finger just slips right in there, never comes off. It's nice and, you know, on there. Reminds me of my motorcycle right there. So like a lot of these features, you know, the bars, the handlebars, the seat, all kind of carried to this BMX / zippy bike. Damn, dude, a ton of fun. One feature that I like, especially those that have kids and they're gonna put them on here, when you hit the throttle and you're braking, there's a kill switch, so the bike just turns off and the throttle becomes unresponsive. If you're somewhere and they start hitting the throttle and you're like, whoa, what the heck is that? Just jam on the brakes real quick, and that one stops it, but then also kills the motor. So nice little added safety feature there. It's incredibly clean, very minimal. I love the styling on it. Zooz did a great job. I'm sure that took lots of iterations of the bike to come up with this super clean, unassuming, easy to hop on, easy to get off looking bike. So what I'm gonna do now is just show you a bunch of different riding scenarios with a GoPro that I have. You'll hear me talking about it, but I really just wanna show you how I've been using the bike, just to give you a sense of how you might wanna use a bike. We're going on-road, off-road, ripping around San Francisco, going around the neighborhood, commuting, all that stuff. So enjoy.
Oh shit, are they saving some?
Good morning, we made it. We're in the city of San Francisco, Crissy Field. Bam, with these bikes. Let's turn her on. On the Zoozer. And a coffee. And we're chilling. What a gorgeous day, my man. Here we are, man. Cruising down the Embarcadero on a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. It's got to be 65 degrees out, maybe a little colder. And we're on our way to get a brew. So far, so good, dude. Life rips. What up, Bay Bridge? Dude,
I want to get a video of you doing that.
Okay. Oh my God. Wow. Thanks, man. This is the industrial area of the city. Hitting jumps like that, so sick. Yeah, buddy. Whoa, I'm going off. Want a food tour? These fries are hella good. All down with a pickle. Ham. Something about these fries, dude. Okay.
Check, check.
Yeah. Are you getting?
1, 2. 1, 2.
Okay. There.
Shit, it's fire, bro. Are you
Still cruising on the Zooz. It's cool that you can jump this thing, man. Like big time jump it. It's so solid. We've got full battery still, dude.
Same.
We've been in, I think, pedal assist number 3, and I've been using that and a little bit of the throttle here and there, but this is a great test. So far, we've been out here for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, yeah.
Good shit.
And we've taken, you know, when we've been sitting, we've turned off the motor. But anyway, I want to take this thing off. Oh no, do I? Yes, I do. Let's see. Oh, look at that display, dude. That's a brand new display. But yeah, man, upright riding position. It's not really, I mean, I'm 5'8.5" and 31.5" inseam. Pedaling is, your knees are always bent, but that's not what this bike is for. You don't get it to pedal. You get it to just rest your feet and sort of pedal. But this is basically, you're using the thumb throttle the whole time, unless you're just cruising down like an easy street and you kind of want to keep a steady pace. Then you can pedal. It's not like impossible. It just feels like your knees are constantly bent. You can stand up. It's real easy. The gas station right there, it says 619, 629, and 639 for frickin' gasolina. That's cool. And we're riding e-bikes. Brakes are so strong, hydraulic, but I've got so much stopping power. This is what having an electric bike is about. Ease, fun, hanging out with your friends, exploring your area, and just doing it, dude. Like, oh my God. Damn, this is like an old, this is like an orangey kind of beer. About this display real quick. I don't really know what's different between the previous model and this model. This has more like clarity, definitely, and more functionality. Definitely has a Bluetooth icon, so I think there's gonna be some Bluetooth functionality in the future. Anyway, miles per hour, pedal assist levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, total miles. This is the second gen UU750. Here's what they've changed. They changed the display. Yeah, they changed the rear dropouts, and now they have these chain tensioners built right in, which is great because you can dial in the chain tension and, you know, probably never have any chains coming off or anything like that. And that's pretty much it for changes, man. Seat stays the same, battery stays the same. Get that rear tail light right there.
Hold on, give me a sec. Give me 6. Give me 6. Give me 6.
Like, this thing's got some torque.
Yeah, dude, that rips.
Oh, shit. Great.
Let me tell you about. Dude, we still have full batteries.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
dude. I still got a full ass battery. That's fucked up.
How do we not die in this intersection?
Since we got a full battery left, I'll just throttle it the whole time. Look at my man standing up, dude. Could this be any more fun?
Nope. Nope.
Straight?
Go for it. Straight, straight, straight.
It's like when you do the thumb throttle and pedal, you get going to like 28 miles an hour, dude. We're going faster than this bus, baby. You don't even have to like pedal to where you feel resistance. You just move the pedals and like the cadence sensor just turns on. It's like an off-on thing. Really trippy. So I'm pedaling real, like barely, just moving the pedals, and this motor thinks that I'm moving, so it just turns on in the level of assist that I'm in, which is 5. No, 3, which is 3 plus the throttle. Cooking, dude. Look at this guy. What is life?
Endo.
Oh, nice. One thing I can say about this bike is it's really agile. Like it can bob and weave, dude. It can bob and weave, no problem. I mean, bob and weave. It's flickable, it's controllable, little twitchy, like going descending, and that it just, like the front end feels real loose, but that also adds to the agility. So when you're flying and going on the street, dodging traffic and bobbing and weaving in and out of traffic, it feels real like maneuverable. Yes, sir, got it? Yeah, buddy. What up, y'all? On the Zooz here, commuting to work, saving gas. Gas prices are out of this world. We live in the Bay Area, so shit's like $6 for unleaded. Whoa! Let's go, dude. Holy crap. This makes commuting to work way easy. Now we're off-road, baby. The Zooz can also hang off-road. Uh-oh. And it's just as fun. Oh, so sick. Yay! Thing flies, dude. We're going 25 miles an hour right now. But this thing's so fun to just kind of like dink around on. Hop off curbs. All right, y'all, got our food. Oh, gonna try to do this one-handed without eating shit. Possibly functionality via app. Something we look forward to. So sick. Didn't even have to get in my car to get dinner. And that's a beautiful thing. So we are looking at a 40-mile commute, round trip. And I'm gonna see if the Zooz is kind of like a feasible vehicle to do that. So I'm gonna be in pedal assist 5 the whole way and kind of in and out of using the thumb throttle. Just to see, give it like a good little range test. I am gonna charge it once I get to work because I don't think I'll be able to get all the way back home on the same battery. Get to see if this makes a good option for those looking to commute. This thing looks like a BMX bike, but it's got like a flat motorcycle seat on it. And what that allows for is one, just a really approachable, low sitting bike that you can just hop on and feel like you're in control of. It's approachable. The bike doesn't feel too big or too heavy. Yeah, I pedaled, but it's not really made for that. It's just made to like hit the throttle and cruise around town. I mean, kids love it, adults love it. It just covers this wide gap of people. Whatever gets you on a bike and just, whether it's doing hooligan shit or just doing dad shit like I'm doing right now with a coffee and commuting to work. Whatever it is, man, just do you, have fun. And this bike allows for that. You know, my daughter, again, she loves it. She loves sitting on the front seat. She got little foot pegs up there. I can go to the grocery store. It would be cool to fit this thing with a couple of racks just to kind of give it more functionality. So I'll look into doing that, you know. I think I've covered everything I need to cover in the types of riding that you can do with this bike. On Instagram, I see Zooz reposting a bunch of people just doing silly shit, popping wheelies, dude, just ripping around town, jumping gaps. Like, that's fun. That's some BMX shit, but I'm 35 with a kid. I'm not trying to hurt myself, but I can see the appeal in that. And the fact that this bike can do that is really, really, really cool. Making our way up this hill, and I'm gonna try it in pedal assist 5 without the thumb throttle. Dude, this is silly. I can just feel the motor just, like, it just keeps on wanting to go. Hills are no big deal. Oh, and we just dropped a bar in our battery. And we're probably still, I'd say we're still about 15 miles away from work, and we've dropped a bar. We're coming up on our first kind of steady, steep climb, and I'm just gonna thumb throttle it all the way down and pedal at the same time to get maximum boostage. Actually, is that true? Do I need a pedal? Yeah. No, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna use the whole thumb throttle the whole time, not even pedal. 20 miles an hour, maintaining 20. 19, 18, and we are to the top of the hill. You can hear the motor kind of whirring about, but no big deal, dude. Took it like nothing. Uh-oh. Nothing. Absolutely gorgeous out. Holy shiitake. $30 miles an hour, dude. 35, 32. So this is another reason why I pedal, because if I don't, then I would absolutely be freezing my bones off right now. My face is already so numb that because I'm not really putting in any effort, it's so cold, but that's all good. Coming up on our next section here, that is a long, steady climb. As you can see, it goes all the way up to that kind of green hill there, but what you can't see is how gradual this is. I would say this is about a 3 to 4% gradual grade, and I'm thumb throttling it the entire time. All right, and we've gone up, and now we're gonna go down. So that section right there was one section I was a little bit worried about, because I didn't know if this thing was gonna be able to do it. And dude, that did it with ease. There's, I think, one more real steep hill coming up, the steepest one, and it's probably like midway of our ride too, so it'll be interesting to see kind of what the battery is doing at that point. So I'll check back in just a minute. We've lost one bar, and it's hard to say what percentage we're at, but I'd guess we're around 80% battery. I've been thumb throttling it this entire time, basically. I'd say about 92% just thumb throttling it. And here we go. We're starting up this hill. I'm gonna pedal and use the thumb throttle. And so far, we are absolutely cruising, dude. Maintaining 21 miles per hour. Between 20 and 21. Absolutely jamming up this hill. Now pedaling up this sucks on just like a non-e-bike, just on my bicycle. It sucks. Doing it with a motor is 1,000 times easier. Okay, we just dropped another bar. So now it's showing 50% battery, and we're coming up to the steepest section. So the motor is working extra hard here to maintain us at 20 miles an hour. I'm in pedal assist number 5, using the thumb throttle the entire time. Haven't even let go of it. And yeah, it shows 50% battery. It's all good. I'm a little worried. I just want to make it to work. Standing up is so fun to do on this bike. Makes you feel like I'm on on my scrambler motorcycle. Am I tripping about this battery? A little bit. It's all good. All right, let's just all right, so now I'm just gonna use pedal assist because I'm a little bit tweaked out about not making it all the way to work. Yeah. Can't believe I'm doing this. Whoa, what's this little jump? So sick. Jumps. Hit little hips. And we're ripping. I'm standing up now. Dude, I'm on a motorcycle on a path. Just gonna use the throttle to get up this hill. No problem, dude. This thing's eating little hills for breakfast, no big deal. This just kind of goes to show the versatility of this Zooz here. You can take it off-road too, and it feels fine. Not only do I feel like I'm ripping around right now, but I feel somewhat hooligan-y, because this feels kind of weird to have this bike out here. But I also feel, these tires are really grippy, actually, is what I'm trying to say. And not only that, but I've got a great kind of, not necessarily a standover height, but I can just put my leg down and still have bend in my knee. So that way, if I am off-road and I get squirrely or something, then I can just put a leg down, not have to worry about it. Banging around, no clunk sounds, nothing like that. It just feels solid. Same is true with this. And I really like this seat. This seat is super, super cool. Very motorcycle-y. Oh, I did it. Holy crap. That's insane. Okay, so that's pretty cool. What am I doing right now? This is so scary. All right, I'm gonna turn around. I could even do that. And it freaking did. So, oh God. Sketch. So sketchy. All right, cool. We did it. All right. I'm just sitting very upright. That's for sure. Dude, this thing's so sick. Standing up feels good. The bars, these are the 9-inch bars. So standing up, again, I'm 5'9", but I'm able to stand up fully and still be able to reach the bars and feel very in control. Yeah, dude, just smashing the throttle. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's wrap this up and I'll give you my final thoughts. They just came out with new color variations of the UU750, 1100, and I think the 250 as well. And every single one of those colors look super, super sick. I'm actually pretty jealous of the black crow one. The newer versions also have this number plate on the front and integrated light, and an integrated light in the stem. Good news is that you can add that stem as an accessory, so I'm gonna be looking into that. I'm also gonna be looking at the rack systems that they've come out with as well. But as it stands, this bike has been completely different than any other bike that I reviewed. I reviewed e-mountain bikes, e-single speed commuter bikes, and this one definitely is a way sidestep of those ones. If you cruise over to Zooz's Instagram and social feeds, you'll see a bunch of people popping wheelies, doing jumps, jumping gaps, and that looks to me so damn fun. But when I think about it, I'm in my 30s, I have a kid. That's not me anymore. While I wish it was, it's just not. I have been using this bike solely as my rip around town, commute, take my daughter to get ice cream, get off-road a little bit with her. It's just a bike that immediately screams fun and a little bit of hooligan-ness. You can go super extreme with that, pop wheelies down the street, do whatever you want, but you can also just kind of chill out a little bit and cruise around, which is the way that I've been using it. If you've been looking at this bike to do any of that stuff, please check out the other channels and reviews and Zooz's Instagram page to just see how those react in those scenarios. But for me, this video has been a little bit more chill, kind of how I use it as a dad. Is this bike worth $100? That's a huge chunk of change for sure, but I definitely think that it's worth that price tag for a few reasons. You know, you get a 25 to 40 mile range on one charge. That's good for me to go to work, charge it up, come back from work, and I'm not spending money on gas. Huge win. It is styled, in my opinion, beautifully. I know that it took lots and lots of trial and error, research and development. The dude's background is motorcycles, so he brought that over to this. People kind of glance at it when I'm riding around, but they're not stopping and asking much about it, which is nice because I don't really want to draw a lot of attention when I'm riding around on an e-bike, especially one that goes as fast as this one can go. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, please. It helps the algorithm. Plus it gives me motivation to create more videos like this. If you have any questions, just drop them down below. I will answer every single one of them. And other than that, thanks for watching. I know this is a long video, but I wanted to go into depth about how I've been using it over the past 9 months. Huge shout out to Zooz. Thank you all so much for your patience, and we'll check you in the next video. Peace. Riding it is a ton of fun. Like immediately when you swing a leg over it, you're gonna have a smile on your face. If you're like on the fence about it and you're like me, and you wonder like, okay, is this bike a little bit too young for me? I would say, I don't know. If you own some Vans and you like own a skateboard, then I think no. If you have that stuff, this bike is for you. Like if you're still wearing skater clothes in your 30s, like me, then this bike is absolutely for you.